What's up, world? It's your boy TT back at it one more again with Try Nitro Reacts, and we're gonna be reacting to Meat Canyon, or better yet, Papa Meat, as he known on this channel. Exorcisms are a scam? You mean tell me that these people going around scamming folks for fake exorcisms? I can believe it. Like the Warrens. If you know, you know. But hey, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Meat Canyon never disappoints. So let's check this out.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit down because today we're going to be taking a closer look at televangelist exorcism. Which I guess just televised exorcisms. We're looking at weird fucking exorcisms. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you. If you recall, we put out a video a little over
that
a
dude
year
right
ago
there, crazy.
discussing the greed and weird behavior of TV pastors. Give them a little snippet of it here.
Oh, good. Oh my God.
Ever since then, I've become fascinated about them. Recently, I've come across a video of pastors performing exorcisms on people in the middle of sermons at the church. It's insane.
You're always in the spot.
And to think that people still, it's so sad seeing the people in the crowd and stuff and giving money to these people. Have you seen the video recently of the woman that went viral where it's like the guy, she's like, all I have is 800. He's like, well,
Oh yeah.
I told you we needed 1,200.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Oh, I didn't know it was that bad. What a fucking down low son of a bitch. This is why people, hold on, full screen. This is why people don't like going to church now, man. And I am a believer and things of that nature, but I don't really go to church because to me it just seems like a pageantry. People just going there for brownie points, and you checking into the church ain't gonna get you into the pearly gates, man. It's about your works outside of the building, because what's the point of you being saved and supposed to be doing the work of the Lord if you stay confined in four walls all the damn time? You'll never go out and do community work. You'll never help your fellow man. Hey, that's enough of me ranting, but that right there was some straight up bullshit. People supposed to come and bring what they can, bring their soul most of all, and you sit up there and you go embarrass this woman like that and scold her for not being able to give you, he said 1,000 on 1,000? Man, go to hell. Man, fuck all pastors like that. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a damn.
Absolute, it's disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach.
I heard that the people in the church got mad at that pastor. for
Good.
saying that, 'cause
They
that's
should.
ridiculous. Yeah.
It is. There's also the guy who's just like, they asked, why do I need a Rolls Royce, whatever? And a guy's like, can I drive it? He's like, the Lord wouldn't want that.
What?
None of this would be possible without y'all and God.
We celebrating tonight?
I am, just not with y'all.
But
Oh!
digging a little deeper, you'll find that these exorcisms aren't just a one-time thing. Thousands of people have received exorcisms, which tend to result in absolutely insane displays of demonic activity. You think these people were fighting for their lives.
Wow.
Either there's an epidemic of demonic possession that has been sweeping the nation for decades, or something fishy might be going on here.
They just fucking
So,
crazy.
grab a Bible and a crucifix as we head to Sunday Mass and figure out what's the deal with public exorcisms.
And you bow to the name of Jesus. Bow to the name of Jesus.
That shit right there be tripping me out.
Okay. In churches all across the United States, TV priests are healing illnesses and performing exorcisms right in the middle of these packed events. On these packed, televised events, people are actually performing real exorcisms in some kind of act to prove that they are a holy warrior or that they have some kind of magical ability to cure people of these ailments, demons and ailments and that such. Ace, aka
Money.
trying to get you to donate more. While this is going on, the crowd is usually in awe with
Get
their
out that
hands
body.
in the air, screaming and praising the Lord, adding to the overall chaos. It's a sensory nightmare. But are they really saving people from the clutches of demons, or is it all a work for the camera? Well, for those outside of mega churches, it's hard for them to believe that these exorcisms are real. More often than not, it's referred to as Christian LARPing. It's absurd the lengths participants will go in order to, you know, make this demonic exorcism seem like it's a real thing. They will be, I mean, people there in hysterics. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a fucking light that said clap.
Clap now.
Like an actual television audience.
Well, I was actually thinking, do you think it is a form of like people know it's not real, but they just like the ceremony of it.
I don't know if people I don't think that they think it's fake, but I think that they desperately want to believe. It's the same thing as like when you see a stand-up show on YouTube and you're like, that wasn't funny. If you went and saw that same person at the show, you would probably be laughing your ass off because it's the infection of the room, right? So it's just the environment. If someone else is like, oh my God, praise the Lord, you're probably so riled up that you're like, oh my, yes. And it's feeding off that. I'm telling you, it's probably way different in person where people are probably crying and being like, oh, that was a miracle. That kind of shit.
I feel like I'd fear that I would get sucked into the mob mentality.
I think you would. I think it's impossible not to. Because also, it's like, can you imagine the energy? And like afterwards, it's like this probably beaming positive energy in there. And then you're around people that desperately want to believe in that thing. To where you yourself might be like, that was awesome. I'm not going to sit here and say that I would be above it or whatever. And you know, I know I'd be that way because I don't fuck with that. I mean, I think that, listen, I'm a sheep. I'm gonna get bought into whatever, you know, you give me. These practices also stray far from typical exorcisms. For example, in the Catholic Church, ordinary priests don't perform exorcisms. They must be officially appointed as exorcists and undergo years of training, which if you've watched any found footage horror film, you already know this. Right? You have to go there. That's actually a big part of one of my favorite found footage films, The Final Prayer, or it was also called Borderlands. But essentially it's about priests that have to go and prove that this is an actual act of God, or like this is an actual demon possession. You go, and same even with the Warrens. They go and they'll tell you if it's actually a real thing or not. I think that's more of the Catholicism style of officiating and being like, is this real or not?
Yeah.
Right? It's not something that just anyone can do. And usually they don't happen during a regular Sunday mass. It is standard protocol for exorcists to perform their rituals in private, not only to protect the identity of the person afflicted, because who wants to be known as the fucking guy who was possessed, right? But to not make it a public spectacle. Because I'm sure also if you believe in that shit too, do you think a demon's probably jacking off inside the body being like, look at all these people. They're so pissed. Whatever.
Well, wouldn't be afraid that the demon would like
hop into another
hop to somebody else?
Where do they go? Or
back to hell?
Oh, they just probably banish them back to hell. Okay. Televangelists, however, are often all about spectacle. That's all they're about. Look at me. Look at how good and gracious I am. I am so powerful. I'm God. Televangelists legitimately, I believe, think that they are God.
Oh yeah, they love the power and the spectacle.
They will say, I think that they are literally referring to themselves in the fourth person. So they're like, God says this, and in the back of their mind, they're just like, yeah, God, my pants are so stiff. Most of the time, the identity of the performing exorcist is also kept secret. And since the local archbishop must approve each exorcism, there's no way that they would authorize TV pastors to do the fucking exorcism, dude. As we discussed previously, it's all about
That
the money for
motherfucker
TV
right there looks
pastors,
like a demon.
and their exorcisms are no exception. It's just another way to bring in that sweet, sweet cabbage, that green, baby. Plus, these exorcisms get more butts in seats, which means more donations and more publicity. It just also makes you look like you're at the real church. This is the real deal. We kill demons at this church. I guess you can go to the other one. Does he do exorcisms? I doubt it. With so many different pastors claiming to do the same thing, some have to get really creative in order to hook in new believers. When you think of things needed to expel a demon, you probably refer back to popular films like The Exorcist, which depicts priests using holy water and crosses, right? Well, multiple televangelists have found new tools and methods to remove your demons. During a sermon, a woman came forward looking to be saved. Her hands were in the air, expecting the priest to bless her. Instead of being blessed or reading the Holy Scripture, the priest threw a weighted blanket at her head, which flung her to the ground and knocked her unconscious. Fucking casting a net on that bitch. He did a Scooby-Doo trick.
Oh yeah.
How good is that, dude? Your pastor Scooby-Doo's you? Now let's see who this demon really is. And they grab their fucking scalp and just scalp her. Pastor Peter Popoff, you know him already if you saw our last video. Show the clip.
Did you use the miracle?
I used the miracle spring water twice, and you sent me this miracle spring water, and I followed the instructions. 2 days later, I got a check for $2,500. The following week, I got a check for $30,000.
2 checks, double portion blessing.
Lying ass.
He has odd healing powers that he uses on his audience. One method he uses includes telling his audience to break free of the devil by having them throw their medications onto the stage. Yes, okay, so Tylenol. There we go, Oxycontin. Who else has that demon of Oxycontin? There it is. Okay.
And he probably taking that shit and getting zooted off somebody else's medication. Probably turning around and reselling the shit out to the streets. Ain't that about a bitch?
Hey, hydros. All right, hydros are perfect. These are great stuff here. All right, who else? Just give them to me.
Could you imagine throwing your heart medication or like your lupus?
People probably fucking do. Yeah, no shit. But people probably do though, dude. It's insane. Hundreds of people do it during any given mass. They're not just throwing away their Tylenol. Some have even given up diabetes medication they needed to stay alive. However, what Peter is most known for is his healing touch. After an audience member tells Peter about his ailments, he has them stand up and places both his hands on the sides of their heads. Then he violently shakes their heads and tells the audience that Jesus has healed them. And then people clap and they're like, oh my God, and they throw the diabetes, the insulin and all that stuff up too, and there you go. Bob Larson is another televangelist priest at the Spiritual Freedom Church in Phoenix, Arizona, known for exorcising demons. Thousands of people come to him every year to rid their demons, all for the measly price of $385 per session. And you can't get it in one session. It's a game of operation. You gotta piece by piece these demons out of there. Bob claims that he does an average of about 30 exorcisms a week. God damn. Holy shit. When questioned by the New York Times about the steep price of his exorcisms, he told them, listen, it's cheaper than a psychiatrist.
Is it? That's
even if it is, that's a good thing. I'm going to hear my pastor say, listen, it's cheaper than them going and babbling to a psychiatrist. I shake their fucking head. We're on with it.
Psychiatrists are evil. They're putting the woke mind virus in your head.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. So, how does he do it? Well, Bob is a bit more traditional with his gear, using both a Bible and a crucifix to remove demons. However, a key part of his practice involves having the person restrained with their eyes closed while he strikes their abdomen with a Bible to release the evil spirits.
Probably hits them until they throw up.
Demons! I bet you that's actually so fucking true. He hits them in the stomach until they throw up, and he's just like, there you go. See,
there
it's
you
out.
go.
He's just like, why'd you tell me to eat so much before I came? He's like, I know. If you can't make it to church, but are intrigued by this, you are in luck, my friend, because Bob regularly performs exorcisms over Skype for a more affordable $295 per session.
What?
You're gonna save about $40. If Bob Larson is too booked up to help you, there's still hope, so don't panic. You can be visited by his daughter Bryn and her 2 friends. They're just there.
I don't think they gonna be exercising demons. They probably gonna be getting into something demonic. Booty club sounds. Shout out to O'Shea.
They're good buddies. Bob trained them as exorcists, and together they call themselves the Teenage Exorcists. She's not even an adult. Or what if she's 42 now? Like when we started, with this whole weird thing, changing the LLC name, we just kept it. God, can you imagine having a teenager come over and just beat you to death with the Bible? First off, does that not just read like pedophiles are going to call to have girls go over to the house and beat them? Down in Arlington, Texas, Pastor Ed Kitronelli is hosting people from all around the World Healing Church. Ed himself has claimed to master the spirit world and has tons of footage of him healing people.
Oh, there you go.
Supposedly
That's the dude who sprayed the vagina. Is he gonna show it?
Like he's like, I mastered the spirit world. His great granddaughter showed him Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's like, what the hell is that? What's Ong? His name's Ong? While he is similar to many other pastors that claim to have healing capabilities, he has become well known in a much more unfortunate way. One case that blew up online that he probably wished had never been filmed was a woman who frantically came to the front of his church telling him how a demon showed up at her house with his penis out and put it in her mouth. I fucking want that shit.
Wait, so how big was the demon? Was she already on her?
What's a demon? Hell no.
Hands and knees?
Why does it matter, Nick? Wait, hold on a second. How big was the demon? Can you have her text me about that? The demon's like visiting at night. All your house is dark and you opened your door and you're just holding there with your ankles. The demon looks in.
Oh yeah.
She claimed that the demon slept with her a week later, resulting in crotch being incredibly itchy all the time. Some hell syphilis?
No, what happened is this funky bitch probably cheated on her old man, and she want to try to disguise it, and she done got hit by a demon. Yeah, you got hit by a demon. His name was Tyrone. He fucked you long dick style.
Gonorrhea? That's gotta be crazy.
Oh yeah, getting fucked by a demon.
Notice how not once did she say it was
I was
bad.
gonna say it was good.
I think
Yeah,
it was just more obsession. She's
damn.
like, I thought he'd come back, but I think the itchiness, I need you to clean me up so you can come back and dust out these pipes. Come on, Ed, clean me out. Has like bleach and some like Clorox or whatever. He's like, to cure this woman, Ed slaps her on top of the head, causing the demon to possess the woman and flee from him. Eventually, she is stopped by the crowd and begins to gag and spit up on the floor as Ed forces the demon's sperm out of her mouth.
What?
What an odd theatric. Because obviously he's like, you're going to say that he impregnated you or whatever, and I'm going to have you spit up this. So she probably like had it. I bet you that she walked up, she's like, a demon possessed, because she's holding the sperm around. A demon possessed me. I obsessed the couple balls. And then she just fucking bukkakis on the goddamn ground.
See, I thought
Wow.
as she was running, she got the little syringe.
Oh, maybe she did. Oh!
Y'all think she really spit out
Unfortunately,
nut?
doesn't stop there. He sprays holy
Sprays
water
her
on
cootie,
her
there you go.
vagina and slaps her on the head and then causes her to collapse, supposedly freeing her from the demon's grasp. Spray the other side of the carrot.
Little known fact, this is the same church that Mr. Derek Jackson belonged to. Yeah, you know, the dating coach that everybody was so enamored with that got caught cheating. Yeah, that was his church. He was a member there.
Yo, and it's gone. I don't think he did a little dipstick test, but I definitely think he did a.
Yeah, sniffed. Oh, demon
Sniff it.
stinky.
Stinky
Oh,
cooter.
that's a stinky demon. After the exorcism, the woman came back to the stage and talked about how, while in the bathroom, a white substance left her body, which Ed claims is the demon.
I'd be grossed out.
I want to say all of that to me was excessive. I don't even like that we talked about it.
If I was a good church-going boy, I would not go to that church.
Yeah, what about the kids that were there? Where's the children in the background? And they sitting up there talking about cum and dicks and mouths and stuff. What the fuck? I ain't even think about that.
Anymore. After that,
You don't have it. Well, how old are you in this
I'm
situation?
13.
You still gotta go. Your parents are going.
I'm going to a new church.
Dad,
Yep.
let me take you to a new church.
One time I got my parents to buy a 2-story house because the 1-story house.
This story is actually fucking insane. Tell the story.
So we were moving and my parents bought a 1-story house. And when I went to go check it out, I told them that it was too small and I was claustrophobic.
Wow. Spoiled rich kid fucking problems. Like, ain't nobody ever had no experience like that coming from where I'm from. The fuck?
And then 2 houses down the street, another house got reduced in price and it was very similar. So I told them, Mommy, instead of getting this house, can we get the big 2-story house?
What was the price difference?
It was like $50,000.
It's just $50,000, Daddy. I would feel much more safe and free in that house, Daddy. Please, 50,000.
Then they rented it out and they had to foreclose it. It was during the financial crisis.
Wow.
Collapse.
So you caused your parents fucking financial grief. Asshole.
I think I legitimately hate you. I can't. If I search, like, I can't tell. I feel like I might actually hate you. It's boiling up. It's boiling to a point. A key part of these televangelical exorcisms is the theatrics. You gotta be a show pony if you're gonna be a televangelist exorcism guy, right? The more chaotic it is, the higher chance the impressionable audience will believe in the pastor's magical powers. At the Supernatural Church, Pastor Daniel Adams cures
That's
the
the
sick
name
and
of it
fights
for
against
real?
demons. Can I also just say I hate how he spells supernatural? Fuck off, dude. To do this, he has his followers called Forerunners pay monthly memberships that range from $22 to $555 a month.
A month?
Remember how we said it sounds like a corporation? What does it sound like? Does this church sound like? I don't know. If you decide to
Pyramid
join,
scheme.
you'll enjoy seeing all sorts of holy performances. People falling over and shaking, some screaming at the top of their lungs, and even demons coming forward and speaking to Daniel. Like this one here.
Does she want you?
No.
She wants
Oh,
Jesus?
come on.
Yes.
You in a sunken
Then you know
place,
what that-
baby. Get out of there.
Thank God I paid $555 for that. That's worth the monthly subscription. Actually, to be fair, if you were a guy who's just like, I like watching crazy people do shit, is $555 worth the admission for like watching people get fake exercise? Like they believe that they're being exercised?
Not to watch. If they let me come in there and film, I'll pay that much. Cause boy, the money I make off that content.
If you're just like a people watcher, is that not fascinating?
I'd pay the $22.
If I got to see like 4 fake exorcisms, and they believed it,
If it's a big spectacle.
it has to be. I mean, it's a big deal, and people are like, "Oh my god!" I mean, would that not be kind of fascinating one time?
What if it's the girl spitting up cum?
I mean, if that's not worth the price of $5, I mean, I don't know what else is. If a guy's just like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Oh."
Actually, it would have been really cool if she actually spit up an egg, kind of like Hillary Clinton in that video.
Yeah, she's got the Clinton egg. But to sweeten the deal, Daniel offers training to become an exorcist, along with a certificate of training for every membership tier. Kind of like Scientology, except actually more retarded. Once you're certified, you can head over to this online store and buy a Demon Sniper t-shirt to show you mean business. Wow. I feel like I have some kind of clairvoyant. I feel like I keep calling this shit. So how much more could you make it seem like this is such a stupid thing when it's like, so when you're done, you get a Demon Sniper shirt.
You got to get the COD fan base.
You got to get the young, impressionable COD fan base in there. That's the only way to perform exorcisms, for sure. Most of these pastors get away with exaggerating their exorcisms. However, some go too far, causing people to see through their lies. Catherine Crick is a failed actress turned pastor who is now worth over $10 million.
Oh, well, shit, I can't laugh at her no more. Fuck. She went from being a failed actor to getting 10 M's. Fuck.
Doing all right for herself. The self-proclaimed apostle offers a wide range of services, such as deliverance ministry training for a measly $10,000. It's easy as chump change. I'm Catherine. I'm a dickhead. Or if she has to travel somewhere, she'll probably charge you a whopping $20,000 to go to you.
I'll just take the plane ticket.
I think I'm good, actually. No, it's really worth it. I'm all right. Catherine has outright denied these claims. However, she has openly claimed to charge anywhere from $3,000 to $11,000 per session. And what's the thing? People say per session, never one. Yeah. They lock you into a couple for sure. Not including travel and boarding, which you have to pay for as well. Should we try to get her?
Oh my God.
Yeah. You try to have her come out?
Yeah.
People are suspicious of this and believe her $10 million net worth is the result of overcharging gullible customers. Yeah. Especially she probably gets it. She did the Joseph Smith thing. You go into these places, you get all the rich people bought in. That's probably what she's doing. She's probably sitting there and she's just like, I don't care about the fucking poor people. Give me the rich yucks.
They can afford it.
They can afford it. Well, not only can they afford it, she's like, I'm gonna bleed them dry. You know, their money is my money. My money. However, being called a scam artist is not the worst thing Catherine dealt with. Multiple articles have called her a false prophet and a heretic after catching her faking the healing capabilities used to build her media empire. If you search Catherine online, you'll find tons of clips similar to all the other pastors we have covered. People are screaming on the floor, etc., and just like the other pastors, she cures these people and the crowd erupts. It's the same old bullshit. But her special power involves waving her hand over people's heads and declaring spirits gone, as well as removing generational curses. But not everybody was so convinced, leading to her being publicly exposed. She has used the same actress, easily identified by her specific tattoo. Catherine, you dumb bitch.
Crisis actor 101.
Wow.
Also, too, it's just like, dude, could you not just like pay off a random person in each town?
There's only so many people, so many good actors out there.
Well, so many good actors, and because she's a failed actress, she's probably just like, they didn't understand my mastery. She's like, you get it. You're my actual pupil.
Yeah, my disciple.
Wow.
They'll never sell it. I'll have to do it myself. Like, Catherine, we can't clone you. Of course we can't clone me yet. Not only that, but this same woman has been used in one of Ben Larson's exorcisms as well. Either this person is Lucifer herself, or she's being a paid actress of possession, right? She's probably just a fucking actor. That is not the only instance of Catherine using the same actor for her miracles. During her Deliverance Roadshow that she takes across the continent, Canada audience members noticed the same man possessed on 2 consecutive nights. I thought that you cured this one already. She even uses children in her stunts that are as young as newborn infants, claiming she can free the family of a demonic curse, which is so fucked up, dude. What kind of psychopath allows that? Here, you can be my baby, Catherine.
I've seen some where they say autism's like a curse made by demons, and that they can cure autism by removing the demon.
He got in the car. I didn't ask anything. I didn't say anything. And his words to me were, "Mommy, there was something evil in my mind."
It's fucked up.
Yeah. Other miracles she performs consist of saving a man from Nazi witchcraft, which ends in him violently rolling on the stage for the crowd's reaction. Go ahead and show it here.
What the hell is Nazi witchcraft?
Praise God!
I think the guy's probably just a racist Nazi. I don't know. She also once saved a woman from all the demons she had acquired eating cursed food. She's like, every time you ate Panda Express, you got a demon in you.
Wow.
Like, oh boy. Oh, I'm definitely cursing, Catherine. To this day, Catherine and all the other TV pastors are making bank off their exorcism practices, despite many of them being debunked. Watching these videos, however, here is something else on my mind. If you watch enough of these LARPing exorcisms, you'll realize that a lot of these pastors are hitting and shoving these poor people to the ground. I mean, like, they are assaulting these fucking people. Even if they're actors, you're like, God damn, dude. Eventually, someone has to get hurt. So how dangerous can these exorcisms get? Believe it or not, there's a long list of people that have been injured. What's even worse is that a lot of them were hurt by being sat on or stomped on. Yeah, they fucking curb stomped. At a small church in a remote Minnesota town,
boy, that put a fucking whole different meaning to stomp the devil out.
a woman was sent to the hospital after the pastor believed she was a witch. Are we in Puritans? Is it the 14th century? Are we in the 14th century, Nick? Is it 15th century right now?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is either. That's weird. Reverend Stephen Heilberg was mid-sermon when Mulaney Underwood entered the church and immediately caught his gaze. I just pissed him off. So if anything, he's probably on a roll. He's probably just like doing bumps of coke and he's just like, uh-oh, witch! You know what I mean? It's probably something like that. He stopped when he was saying, late. Rushed over to the woman, asking how she was before jumping over more chairs to get to her so he could push her to the ground.
What the hell? He ran and bum rushed her?
He called her a witch and began to shout, "Get out! Get out!" while jumping on top of her. Thankfully, she only suffered a few bruised ribs, but the issues didn't stop there. When the case went to trial, Reverend Stephen brought 350 church members to hum the song "We Shall Overcome" in the hallways and followed prosecution witnesses into the bathroom. In the end, Stephen was acquitted of all charges because the jury found his religious intent to be sincere. One jury stated, quote, "He was truly sincere in what he was doing. It was his feeling he was confronting a spiritual force. He felt she was susceptible to that force." There's gotta be better vetting for juries, man.
A jury of your peers, and you realize like
they're all fucking religious, fucking
most of them are.
I would do that shit's gonna. Some karma type shit's gonna come back and bite him in the ass. Stomp on.
I would take that shit to a federal Supreme Court.
You never know. I mean, maybe don't put that in, but still, you know what I'm saying? I bet you some people are like, I'm not gonna. Okay, well, if that's how it is, that's how it is. Let's fucking go.
So he just she just walked in?
She just walked in and he was like, "Are you?" And he like was toppling over chairs. "Are you okay? Get out!" And he just pushed her to the ground and stomped on her ribs like a fucking psychopath. Cool. 4 years later, a similar incident occurred in Glendale, California, except the victim wasn't so lucky. Soon So Choi was a Bangladeshi missionary visiting a Korean church. She was approached by a family from China that claimed that a 57-year-old Kyung Cha Chung was possessed by demons, causing her to be arrogant and disobedient towards her husband. Sun called Kyung and her husband Jae Wo to his church, and once there, the two men strapped her down and began to walk and stomp on her body.
What? Are they trying to beat the demon?
I think it's literally them being like, I feel like it's a human brain of being like you're expelling something, so they actually just think about like smashing and things like actually expelling, right? Like, I mean, it seems stupid, but I think that's people's actual like, well, you have to stomp the demon.
Nah, they just wanted to beat their ass.
It's like using the Bible and hitting someone in the stomach.
Yeah, I don't. They believe that with each footstep, they were forcing zeal into her body and driving out the demon they called Legion, like from the actual Exorcist movie. I am Zabulu, whatever the fuck it is. After a grueling 7-hour exorcism, 7 hours, Kyung would die from severe internal injuries, including shredded muscles and crushed organs, and 16 broken ribs. Following her death, Sung and Joe were both charged with involuntary manslaughter, and the priest received a maximum sentence of 4 years, while the husband received only 2 years.
Well, give him more. Give him more.
I'm at a point now where I'm like, what do we expect, man? Like, literally, with all this, how many times have we said stuff like that? Where you're like, that's it? A woman sat there and got stomped to death, felt everything, and you get 4 years maximum, and then the other guy gets 2. But it doesn't stop there. Inside the Lord's Church in New Zealand, Pastor Luke Lee gathered a small group of followers to witness him perform an exorcism on a young woman named Joanna Lee. Joanna was held down on a mattress while Luke sat and bounced on her abdomen to flush out the demons. When he was finished with that, he then strangled her until she died.
What the fuck?
After she died, her body would remain inside the church for 6 days while the congregation videotaped it, hoping to capture a resurrection. During those 6 days,
not only did they stomp the shit out of her and choke the shit out of her, They left her fucking body in the damn church for 6 days thinking she was gonna fucking resurrect. People are fucking stupid. Like, you can't be that fucking entrenched into believing that that is the way to exorcise fucking demons. That is fucking crazy.
Luke would lie on top of her body and blow into her mouth as a part of his resurrection ritual. He also shaved her head and had his congregation sing to her. He called in the rest of his church to witness the miracle, but when one of the followers saw Joanne's black, rotted corpse, they called the police. Luke was quickly arrested and charged with manslaughter. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison and was deported back to South Korea in 2007. Oh God, it makes my stomach fucking hurt. What's so fucked up too is that you see all of this stuff, and then like a lot of the times when I see these televangelist people doing the exorcisms, you're like, these are the only people, and these are just actors, and it's just stupid, and it's them trying to manipulate money out of people. And then you forget that there's actual cult-like people, and there's people that believe it so much that they just go and fucking murder people, and it's just like, it's insane, man.
Delusional. Yeah.
It's fucking delusional.
And they use
Exorcisms
the
are
Bible
supposed
to
to be a
justify
serious
it.
event meant to save someone's life from demonic possession. Nowadays, they are nothing more than a party trick for pastors to profit on. And if it wasn't enough that most of these TV pastors require paid entry into their church, but now they trick people into believing that their life-threatening disease are curable. They're fucking monsters. It's just another case of people in power exploiting gullible and people that are in bad situations who simply want to believe in something. And in my opinion, they're the biggest waste of fucking life on the planet. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and for the love of God,
man,
don't participate in a fucking exorcism. I don't know, right? I mean, what the fuck do we learn from this? I don't know. Run away from churches? I mean, I feel disgusting after reading those last two stories. I don't know. Stay safe out there, guys. Keep the demons at bay.
Hey man, like I said, W video from Papa Meat, aka Meat Canyon. Make sure y'all go over there and like this video and subscribe to the channel and tell them that your boy TNT sent you. And man, a lot of stuff covered under this shit. I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of stuff to laugh at, but then towards the end, with Papa Meat's videos, a lot of times it get fucking dark and you're just left there like he said, what the hell did we learn from this? Well, what I learned is not to blindly follow any leadership in any religion, especially when it comes to stuff like this. You know they are hurting somebody and damaging their body to where they can fucking die. Somebody had to sit up and stop that shit, but I guess the last story, it was just the two men doing it themselves, so it wasn't really nobody there to intervene. But then for the church to sit there and know that this woman is dead and expected for her to resurrect in 6 days, that is damn insane. But anyway, man, if you like what you saw and if you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. And it's your boy TNT with Try Nitro Reacts. And I'm out. Stay safe out there. Stay prayed up. And don't fall for the bullshit. Yeah.